Well, hello and welcome back to another Minecraft episode with your good friend Rad on the Dogcraft server. It has been a long time since I've put out an episode on the Dogcraft server. I apologise for that. If you've not been watching my channel, I have been playing a lot of Fullcraft, so please do feel free to go and catch up on those episodes. But I'm here, I'm back. I'm going to carry on. I didn't give up on Dogcraft, and this is episode 12, I believe. So I recorded this little bit on top of what I previously recorded just to let you know why it's been so long. So I'm still here, still doing some recording, and I'm going to hand over to Rad. Over to you, Rad. But I've been doing a little work, and I was just going to show you. I'm really pleased with this so far. I've got a couple of steps down here. So this first side, I did say in the last episode that I would do a little bit of terraforming around here just to make it look like a big sort of snowy hole. So I've done that. So you kind of go down, and this takes us down. There's a nice sort of hidden cave in there. Takes us down to the control mechanism for the villager up the top, to stop them breeding or let them breed. And then down the other side, once we get up and down here, this then takes you down, right down to the bottom. So I've dug all this out and put little layers in and some stairs in as well. Done a little bit of this. I'll obviously do more. This isn't going to be permanent, so that'll be going, and I think I'll be putting chests in here as well, so that I can at least trade with these villagers to decide on which ones are going to get transported to my ice cave. But I hope you like it. Let me know. I might throw some more blocks of ice around once I've got it to a point where I'm happy that it's completed. But this episode is going to be redstone orientated. Yes, we're going back to the crude and crappy redstone that I come up with, and I need to trade with these guys, but I don't have enough pumpkins, melons, I don't have enough sugarcane or paper. So in order to make that a little easier than just picking this stuff up now and again, I need to become a little bit more automated, and that means a couple of farms. And I'm going to stick these farms down in my main house, and this was my original idea, was that down in these areas out through the walls I would put farms in to help me with any sort of automation. And this is where the melon and pumpkin farm is going to go, and it's won by El Mango. And yeah, I'm going to get on with that. I did have my resources somewhere. Where are they? In here? Yeah, I think I've got them in here. Yep. So that should be everything that I need in order to do this, and I'll link to the farm in the video description as well, so you can have a look for yourselves. But I think I'm going to do two. I need to do this one in this space, and then I need to do one for sugarcane as well. So but that's more of a thin and long one, where some slime blocks just push the sugarcane off every now and again on a timer. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this. I'll probably put it into a little time lapse for you, and I hope you enjoy it, and then we'll get it up and running. And we'll see if we can get some decent trades with these villagers. Catch you at the other side. So I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. It's been quite a while since I recorded that, and of course, as you know now, I'm back on the Dogcraft server doing some episodes again. But it was quite difficult to get the camera into this little area to show you what was going on. So hopefully you got an idea of everything that happened. Of course, I'll put the description to El Mango's melon and pumpkin farm in there. But as you can see in here, we've got the melons and pumpkins, and they grow pretty quickly. And then down here there's a little silent upper clock which is passing, oh, I can't remember the count that's in there, but it's about a minute's worth, maybe just over a minute. And then that releases the minecart and it goes around and it picks everything up. So let's just, here it goes in action. See how quickly they grow in that configuration. So you're doing a row of melons, a row of pumpkins, a row of melons, a row of pumpkins, and having them in that sort of configuration, they grow at their optimal rate. But you don't need to hear that from me. You can go and look at El Mango's tutorial and he explains it all a lot better than I ever could. But it's been running for quite a while, and actually I had a full chest and more of melons and pumpkins which I've cleared out, so that was going great guns. But I think rather than having to come down here, I will see if I can get a way of passing them up just a normal sort of elevator to the top. But we'll just seal that up so nothing flies out the side, so it should be all being picked up. Yeah, but I also, what I need, and of course I was doing this for the villager trading, also what I need are sugarcane for paper. So I've got some here, and I was going to build this. Now I've started it just so you can sort of see finished bits, and then we'll do these last couple of bits together. But this I saw the other day on Cupfan's channel, and he did this farm and he sort of adjusted it a little bit as well, so you can go to Cupfan's channel and see this. But it's pretty good. So basically, as you can see down the end there, there's an observer block. So when that sugarcane grows that tall, the observer block is triggered, and that's what triggers the whole farm. Let's see if I can get up here and just give you a view of this. Come on. Yeah, so the observer is connected to this block, so that triggers this, and then you've got a sort of double pulse here that locks and unlocks this hopper, and it goes down into a dropper which is facing up, and that has an item in it, and it gets passed between. So that then triggers this piston, and that pushes out the slime blocks and the row of blocks on top as well, so you get the top two layers of the sugarcane, and then that signal is just passed up through a redstone torch tower, and then each layer, as you can see, there's a block there, and then I'm going to put a block in there as well, and that is at the back of another sticky piston, and there's 6 slime blocks going along and some stuff on top. So let me just quickly do one of the rows and you get an idea of how that works. I will be blocking all of this off with the leaves as well, so that they are immovable blocks. But this is the start of one row, so we've got your dirt and then the immovable blocks, and what we need now is a water source, so we'll put that down there. That then means we can plant in babies there, so this then needs to go up quite high, and of course I'll take away the ladder and surround all that as well. So at this point then we need a piston to go there, and this is where the slime blocks come in. I'll do that, and then on top of those we then need the normal blocks of your choice. Okay, so that then comes up to the next layer, as you can see there, and then we put a block here, yeah, block there with a bit of redstone dust on it, and that will then be powered by that, and then we can continue up the tower ready for the next one, like so. I think that's probably going to end up there. And then we'll fill in all around the sides like so, carry on right up, and it's as simple as that really. But do go and check out his channel and you can see that in action with him as well. Let's quickly just do the last one. Put another one down here. It gives us his water source. Put those last 6 down here. And then we go up a bit further. And then we put our sticky piston here. Last few slime blocks. Now at some point, I built this a little bit lower than I hoped, so I may dig this out and cover it over, or put some glass in the floor so you can see the redstone in action down below. Then I can use this sort of area as well, and I will probably do some sort of design in the walls here, I imagine. And oh, I can't go any higher than that. That's a little awkward, so let's just put that there and redstone dust on top, and then the blocks like this, and that's going to push that over. So as I said, I'm going to completely surround this. I might put some glass on this side actually, that might be a bit better. So yeah, let me just tidy this up a little bit and we'll put a floor in there, dig that out, and then over here I'm thinking about running up the loot, the collection of the sugarcane, and potentially linking up this chest as well around here, and we'll have this coming up at an elevator. Then I can quite easily pick those things up and get them trading with the villagers. So I'll come back to you in just a second. Moment of truth. I filled in the floor. I think yes, we'll go with a glass floor over here so you can see this fantastic device. We'll pretty up the walls, of course, and we'll pretty up the walls in here. Managed to get that all filled in, and it should be working a treat. Had a little bit of an issue with the top one not firing, but then I realised that I put glass up against the sticky piston at this side, so that didn't want to move, so I had to put some greenery along the top there. Not overly happy with it, but maybe we'll think of another block that we can use instead of that. And in the back of here is where our elevator tower is, and I've got a water source running into a hopper going to the chest. So, moment of truth. Let's go down here and see if I've done this right. I have never done an elevator tower like this in Minecraft. Never. So we'll see what happens. So I think if we cover these over, I didn't really show you that there. Basically, we've got a dropper pointing upwards, comparator into repeater, into comparator, and then up on some redstone round there, and then back into there as well. So essentially, and I'm knocking all my light down. There you go, you saw that block go in there. If I was to chuck a couple of items in, just a little loop, and let's put that back up here. Okay, so I'm not a redstone expert, so if you want to have a look at it now, there you go. Dropper upwards, hopper into it, block beside to trigger the dropper. So, is there anything in here? No, there's not. But we know that it works, we just need to make sure that it goes all the way up to there, really. Okay, so if I was to put something in here, so that went, or at least it fired. I'm hoping that it's now gone up And just above where I wanted it to end. Oh. There we go. Just above where I wanted it to end, I've hollowed out the hole behind it and got water running for. There we go. Well, proof in the pudding. Great. So I know that works. That's fantastic. So that is now collecting those. What I may then do is link up this baby around the ground level there, straight into the hopper chain. How would I want to do that? I might do some ice streams, and we'll have everything coming up there. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is coming out. This is going to help a great deal. Right, let me go on with that, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Welcome back. Okay, so I have dug all the way along the back here around to the item elevator. I've got a shulker box here now just to collect the bits and bobs, and it's going to be a little easier to pick up and take with me. But rather than actually doing the ice or water streams and with ice below it, I decided on using hoppers because, you know, I've got the iron farm now. I might as well make use of that. So this is now full up, so this is going to fill up quite quickly. So if we do that, that should be running all the way down. I might actually put blocks on these as well, just to stop them from trying to update all the time. So yeah, as you can see, that runs all the way down there. If we do this, and we can just hear that kicking off there, this will stop a bit of lag. Like so, and it should still be okay. Right, let's go up and see how we're doing. I'm a little conscious of time on the episode as well, so this ain't gonna last too long. Where are they? I heard it firing. Does it take... There's a torch. The torch went in when I knocked it out off of the block. Ah, here we go, look! The torch made it up before the pumpkins. That's fair enough. I mean, they had to take a little bit of time to work their way through the hoppers, but it's working! Yes, I think what might actually make this a bit better is if we... Can we dye the shulker box? I think we can dye shulker boxes, can't we? This is the first and only one I've had, and this was left over to me by Navi ages ago. So if we put that there, can we do this while it's got bits in it? Looks like we can. It's brown. And I need to figure out how to get back downstairs. So that looks a little bit more in keeping now. There. Not quite so noticeable as it being pink. Or purple, whichever they are by default. So that's it. That's working a treat. I'm really pleased. Really pleased. I need to figure out what I'm going to put in here. But this is all done. I hope you really enjoyed what I've done here. And I need to get trading. I need to get myself the villagers that I want for my trading ice cave. That is going to be the next thing I'm going to do. So off camera I will probably do a lot of trading with the villagers, get myself some decent trades and do that ice cave, and that's going to be a big project. So the next episode may be quite an epic episode, or an epic-sode as Exumavoid calls it, but we'll see. But that's probably going to be the plan next time around. So folks, I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. Of course, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.